Right, there's a bit of paint on here from the last painting which went wrong, so I'll just turn the paper over and start it again, really. So I'm just going to erase some of that paint and just wet the papers on going along. That'll do, don't want too much water. Right then, so just the three colours: raw sienna, burnt umber and ultramarine. And now just various mixes of those three colours. There's some hills in there. A little bit of variation. Not too much because it's quite far away, so I don't want too much going on back there. A little bit stronger now because there's some trees I want to put in, distant trees, so I'm just going to use the corner of the brush, just like that. I want it a bit stronger than that. A bit stronger still. Still a bit wet, so I'm just smoothing that off a little bit with this dry brush. See how that goes. So a few trees over here as well. Just let that soften off. And then leave a little bit of white for the snow, and then a bit more. A few more little trees there, and then we've got a little bit of just bring that down there. And again, just like a suggestion of distant hedges. Something down there like that, soften that off. But I don't want to use up too much of that white snow effect, so you can just see again. So you could dry this to stop this from happening, but then I'd have to dry the whole thing. Well, not the whole thing, but I didn't want to get the hair dried out just yet, so I'm just smoothing it off rather than get that like cauliflower effect. I'll just leave that brush there. And I think the paper might be dry enough now just to come further forward slightly more. Start popping in some of this stuff. Let's clean the brush, get back to a lighter colour, bit of variation. Let's go into that ultramarine raw sienna and just pop some of that in. Back into the blue. And then I'm going to take this little rigger brush, take some of this same mix and just suggest a few little things growing out there. And also just popping can't resist a few fence posts. And then just, you see, very, very light now. Very, very light, and this is just a few markers going up to where this path's going. off a little bit. Right, let's move over to the left. And I want a big, strong tree, or bushes, whatever they are. So lots of raw ultramarine and burnt umber, nice dark mix. And we're sort of right up here. Might go over that again to get it a bit darker yet. But that's coming down. Just by that path's edge. And then it's sloping down here, so I'm angling the brush the same direction as with the way the land's going. Let's clean the brush, get a bit of variation, get back to a lighter colour into that raw sienna. And we got some hills, and it sort of goes up there and back down there like that. A little bit of ultramarine on there. You can see just sort of changes. And this is like the edge of this. So if you put a mark in and it's too strong, just get your finger in and just mess it up there, something like that. I'm just wondering, am I too late to scrape a little? Could we have like a little house down there, just a hint of something going on? I've lost my little, I need some more bits of card, I've lost my little one. It's back to this rugger brush. Now I'm going to pop in just a few little lines. Just sort of emphasising the direction of flow of this path. It sort of goes up there, it sort of swerves around there like that. And I've kept all this like, so I just want to have a big shadow in the foreground. What I also want is I'm going to put a little man there, he's walking forward. Trudging his way up the hill. Such a big effort to get up there. And then just in front of him is his little dog. And I'll come back to that in a minute and put a shadow in. Might even just go, just for that one little bit, just a little bit of colour, and just give him like a red jacket. Let's bring that down a little bit more. Now I want to go over that again, get a little bit darker. Let's make sure it's dry. Make sure this is flat. Right, let's get back, a bit of burnt umber, a bit of ultramarine. And we're sort of just flicking it in like that. You also get a bit of a depth now. You see you got the dark and then these ones in the background. And I'm going to do the same on there. Just emphasise the darkness of these bushes. And just the odd dark mark there. take the sword liner. Let's just have something. Something growing in there, also just I've done a quick clean. Just take a little bit of blue, and just, I'll be careful. I've done a lot of marks now, so I don't want to get too balmy with it. Let's clean that. Give that again a quick dry. Look at these closer fence posts now giving in. Give that a quick dry then and brush some shadows in. Well, let's make a shadow mix. So let's clean the brush and just take all three colours, quick test, that'll be alright, and then big shadow straight across there like that. Just pop something in there. And then we'll take a bigger brush, same mix, same shadow mix, and then you pull some shadow from that, and then from the fence post. One little bird up here somewhere, it's flying around. About there. I'm just going to sign that one. And let's stick a mount on it and see what it looks like. So there's the paint in all its glory, now it's all mounted up. So see, very, very simple sky. Just a sort of weak ultramarine, and then just a little bit of raw sienna down the bottom there. You can just see it's just about lines, and then again a very weak wash, just to put in the very faint hills there, soften right off, just to give you that depth and distance. Slightly stronger as we come further forward, and you can see again these layers. You got one layer, then another layer, then another layer, and then coming up to the strongest layer, the strongest tonal values in the painting, and all these layers help create the depth. Just about scraped in a little building in time before it dried. But you can see it was important that I darken that and darken that, because that I like to have a sort of lighter, stronger tonal value in the centre somewhere. And then you get the full range in, from the darkest darks to the lightest lights. See the contrast there from this dark tree, bush, to the white of the snow. And as it sort of, the path sort of winds its way round, and we've got this strong foreground shadow just cut straight across from something imaginary out of shot. And then this path itself winds round to our little man. His red coat is the only colour other than the raw sienna, burnt umber and ultramarine in the painting. Also with the dark tones, it gives you a chance to really scrape some posting, another nice bit of contrast again. Also see a bit of scrape with where I've scraped the trees in, and then put a few more in with the sword liner brush. I always like to put these posts in. I mean, I had a bit of character, and then I've probably done them too big actually, lost the scale a little bit. And then it also gives you something to cast shadows off, as well as just to complement this big one that goes across the foreground. So that's it for this one. Thanks again for watching, for your support. It's very much appreciated. Keep posting your paintings in all the gallery pages. Great to see everyone having a go at the challenge. Hope you're enjoying it. If you've got any questions, please ask. Keep practicing, and I'll see you again very soon.